Hello, hello. Welcome back. I appreciate you guys being here. We're gonna jump right in and see what Lara is going to do. And hey, now that we know Jonah's alive, like I told you, honestly, I'm just so thankful because that was really stressing me out. So let's see what she does in this situation. And I have to wonder if in 8 whole episodes they're going to end it, or if this is going to be the storyline for like the next 2 to 3 seasons. So again, and I say that because like I never looked into it. I have no recollection, or not recollection, but like I have no I've not gotten anything spoiled. I haven't looked anything up, nor do I want to. Why would you do that? You know what I mean? So we're going to watch this and we'll have a grand old time because Lara's probably gonna do something crazy, right? On to episode 4. Don't forget I go live on Twitch throughout the week. All of the socials are linked down below. The full episode is up on Patreon. Patrons, I cannot thank you enough for everything. I truly do appreciate it. And join the Discord. The episodes are rather short. For only having 8 episodes in the first season though, to close this off. Oh hey, he's awake. At least they didn't get injured in the explosion.
What happened?
A lot. I didn't realize it was that big.
He combined the stones.
The fact that nature reacts to these things are terrifying.
Devereaux is disrupting the balance of the world. By messing with the stones, he's unleashing chaos.
Now I feel scared, but excited. Where do we start?
I cannot save Jonah, stop this man, and also...
Oh, see me. Like I'm a baby. You need me, LC?
I know! I do need you, Zip. That's why you're going home.
Zip.
Devereaux wants the stones to take out the Light, the secret society that killed his father. I'm going to have to go to the worst place in the world.
Where's that? Why is that the worst place? I've been. I loved it. Why does she hate Paris? Some tragic backstory, probably.
Yeah. What a disgusting trash bag. I feel sorry for you. You do know that breaking into the home of an Interpol agent is a serious crime, right?
As if everything else she does.
There's no other way.
Do you know this woman?
Camilla Roth. We grew up together.
Oh, wow.
There isn't more. She left me and never looked back. It's complicated.
Like rip your heart out? That's why you're closed off kind of complicated?
Tell me about the lockbox.
Turns out it's pure lead, which means it has an extremely high
Oh.
density and also soft and malleable. Makes for a perfect natural barrier for absorbing sound, vibration, radiation.
It's an energy shield.
I thought lead was
That's how it dulled Kaya's wrath.
bad.
What exactly are you hoping to find here?
Whatever corrupted Devereaux started here when he was a child. Stop who?
Oh, goodness. She gonna know who she is? Yup. Yup.
Lara Croft.
Why wouldn't
Then
she
let
hug
me
her?
guess, you're here to steal something.
The Light.
I'm head of Interpol's organized crime division. Of course I know it. What are you, a professional hiker?
What?
You stink like sweat and leather.
Why is she so mean to
what's life
her?
look like for grown-up Lady Croft anyway?
You little rascals.
She's really bruised.
The Light is a secret society started here in Paris. Descendants of the Knights Templar.
The Templars?
But religious and political leaders have been disappearing, and I've tracked them all back to the same shadow group, the Light. They're ramping up for something. But for what? It's like they're taking people off the board.
They're learning from their mistakes. They're removing people who can challenge them.
How do you know that?
Why didn't
Anyone by the name of Devereaux on
she
the hit
work
list?
with her dad?
Killed 40 years ago or so. Here in Paris.
The name does sound familiar. Aha!
Victim?
Pastor Charles Devereaux Sr., that's right. He had a church in the 20th, was killed on his own dais. Interpol suspected it was a professional hit. Lara?
Did she just run out of the window? She just jumped out the window, didn't she?
New record.
I was talking to you. You're just like my father.
Thank you.
There it is.
It was
It
not a
is.
compliment.
She didn't like what her dad did. The plot
Immediately
thickens.
after Pastor Devereaux's murder, the church was bought up by Montguisard Renovations and turned into a Knights Templar museum.
So when are we going? The Cam I used to know had a sense of adventure. You used to see
Yeah.
a hill and think of it as a challenge from nature.
That was you.
Oh.
But I learned it from you.
Maybe maybe we can have a little adventure.
The smallest.
So, the light kills a pastor, buys his church, only to never use it.
She's insane. She's probably got some amazing skills.
Couldn't wait 2 seconds.
Why is it so hard
Zip,
for
you
them?
look into Montgisard innovations? Track down names.
Is that her? Tell her I say I love her hair.
Jacques de Molay.
Leader of the Templars in the 14th century, the Knights Templar were created to protect Christians traveling through the Holy Land. But when they returned from the Crusades, something went wrong. Legend is, they began to worship a disembodied head called Baphomet, a demon.
Lara, this place is so clearly terrible. It's a front.
Medieval churches were often built over
Catacombs.
Look at you two. This turned out to be a nice team building exercise.
Cam isn't really good at teams.
Yeah, that's like a slug calling the worm slimy.
He just called Lara a slug. She found it.
Lucky guess. What do you think the connection is? Knights Templar and the light.
I'm not sure, but they killed a man deliberately to gain access to these catacombs.
Lara's got a friend. She makes me feel good.
Remember that deer stalker you used to wear?
Oh God, don't remind me.
They're just running off.
That's not normal behavior. Forget it. Let's split up.
calling her
We'll cover more
out.
ground.
If the light is down here, we're safer together.
Yeah. That's actually factual.
You really are like him.
She's gonna go alone, isn't she? These catacombs are massive. Oh my. Ew. Ew! I hate it when things like follow you when you're walking.
Baphomet.
What?
The stories are true. The Gold Peril Stone. It was here. The Stone of Betrayal. The Templars who survived did become
my
the
gosh.
light. Revenge.
That's crazy.
Camilla?
Oh, that's nightmare fuel. She's in like a completely different area. It's her house.
Any post from Camilla?
Of course not, milady. She hates you. You stole her father from her.
It's that guy too. I don't like that. I get cursed objects, but like I don't really know. There better be a good explanation for this.
You're not the only one who's grieving.
What?
Jonah, I'm fine.
It's careless for people like us to have confidants.
Zip says you've been everywhere in the world but home.
It's better
Oh
to
my
go
gosh.
to her.
You keep at this pace, you just might, little bird.
Was there some sort of gas or something to like make her see these things with a person?
Help! Please, Uncle Ross!
The sooner you stop needing people, the sooner you'll learn to survive. People, they're just burdens.
But Jonah will drop everything to help me. Zip stands by me, even when I'm wrong. They are not burdens. Camilla was my friend.
I don't think he
Your
said
daughter
that.
is not a burden.
She's running for her life from her demons.
Lara,
She's always
Lara,
had that
follow my
axe.
voice. Lara, do you trust me?
Of course. You're my best friend.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I am. And I won't let anything bad happen to you.
I really hope that. Was that a real person? Were they real?
They're cultists.
The mist is an hallucinogen. I was able to find the vents and close them.
Told you.
What's all this about, Lara?
The world is in danger. From a terrorist called Charles Devereaux. He is collecting stones of power that could bring about the end of the world.
Why is everything so dramatic with you?
I wonder if she'll be in more
The Templars
episodes.
found the
Probably
gold
not.
pearl stone in the Crusades. The power of betrayal in the palm of your hands. They must have thought it was buried here.
The tomb of Cyrus the Great. Iran?
There was a great
Really?
battle. The stone was lost there. The Templars are the light, Cam. One world under the light. And death to those who defy them.
There's more. So there's people living in these
The
catacombs?
assassinations. They're all here.
The people who could challenge them. He wanted the church to stay a safe place for the homeless. They killed him and took it anyway. If he was anything like we were as kids, he must have explored all the tunnels. He's going to Iran. He's going to use the gold stone against them. It makes so much sense now. Salgadi is a heavily guarded heritage site.
Okay.
I put in a call. I'll send you what I find on Devereaux. Lara Croft. Always in a hurry to get somewhere else.
Thank you for your help.
I'll be watching the light.
I love that. They gonna be friends again? Is she gonna hug her?
Why did you want to leave? You never even said goodbye.
You wanted me to leave.
Roth said you hated it. You said you'd rather be home with your mom in Paris.
I never said that.
So you didn't leave because you thought I was replacing you?
Lara, you were like a sister to me.
Wait. That's so cute.
Ugh, my dad could be a real son of a bitch sometimes.
No. Cam Roth sacrificed himself to save my life. He died because of me.
Oh, he died because that was the life he chose. Have you been
That
carrying
would
this
mean so
around?
much.
I loved my papa, but he ran from every relationship he ever had because he didn't have the strength for them.
That would hold so much
I
weight.
didn't leave because of you.
That's what she needed to hear.
Don't make the same mistakes he did. The people we love are the treasure you will never find in a tomb. I stole it. So you won't forget you still have a friend in Paris.
I love her. I love that story. That's so sad. But I think she said what Lara needed to hear.
After you, my friend.
I hate this man so much. I hate him. I hate him with every fiber of my being. And I knew that we'd hate him from episode 1. Like it's literally just, it's living up to, my hate is boiling. I can't believe he's using Jonah. How did he even get to Jonah first? That's what bothers me the most. Well, whatever, I guess, with all this being said and done. I'm actually so annoyed. He just bothers me. So the stuff with Camilla actually melted my heart because she finally said, well, I know Jonah's like mentioned it before, like not to blame, like Lara shouldn't blame herself, but I think it meant more coming from Camilla in the sense that it's like, you didn't kill him. Like he chose the specific life and he was just doing what he would have done regardless of who it was that he was like with type thing. I feel like that's what she meant. And I also kind of feel like Roth was that person. Like it doesn't matter who it would have been, whether it was Lara or like Sam, whoever was on that adventure with them, I feel like it wouldn't have mattered. I actually do firmly believe that Roth would have put himself in front of whoever. You could feel differently, and if you do, I would love to hear what your thoughts are. But that's just kind of my take on it. As far as the whole Camilla thing, I'm obsessed. I think that friendship needed to come back, and I do hope we see her in the future. I hope that it wasn't a one and done situation, and I do hope that we get more from her. So, the writing I want to learn more about, and I am gonna look into how they animated this because honestly, like, I love it. I'm loving the style of this. I don't know. There's just something there where it's kind of like you can tell that it's newer, but it's also like nostalgic. And like, honestly, when shows are 2D animated these days, like, it's nice. You know what I mean? So, also, it would be really weird to see a 3D Lara Croft show. Like, maybe a movie, but then I could only picture her as like a Disney princess. Like that style, you know. I digress. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out. I appreciate it immensely. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget, I go live on Twitch throughout the week. The best way to find out when I go live is through Discord. I highly recommend joining the Discord because it is the hub of everything for YouTube uploads, both reaction and gaming, for Twitch updates. You can have access to my Twitter and Throne and pretty much Blue Sky. All those kinds of updates are on Discord. So that is my recommendation. Patrons, I cannot thank you enough, and enjoy the full episode that is up on Patreon.